Hello everybody and welcome to the channel Out of Ammo, Out of Time. I'm your host as always, Krabby Terror 8, and here we are in the next episode of the Investigator Games Elder Signs Omens. And yes, we're here with Mandy Thompson, the researcher. Yes, and for those of you who are new to the channel, I welcome you heartily. What is the Investigator Games, I hear you ask? Well, it's like the Hunger Games. We take each investigator through different Arkham Files games, in this case Elder Sign Omens, which you can play on an iPad or Steam, and of course you can play it in real life, Elder Signs, the tabletop version. I would heartily recommend you do either of those things, and if you're new to this game, I would do that first. I'm assuming you know how to play. But anyway, we take each investigator true solo this season against Yig, which is the first old one. And we see how they go, and depending on how they go, they end up in a league table like this one, and you can see the investigators from the top right down to the bottom, and we can see quite a range of results actually. So yes, quite varied, and by the end of the season, the winning investigator is showered in glory, and the one at the bottom hangs their head in shame. So yes, Mandy Thompson, so she once per day, she may conjure 2 glyphs again before determining if she's able to complete a task. Now, she can only do this once a day, but it essentially gives her a reroll, which is a nice thing to do because sometimes you can be in a bit of a tight spot. So that's a nice thing. She has 5 health and 5 sanity, so she's well balanced from that perspective. She's starting here with a common item, which allows her to gain a sanity, and a reroll, a clue token, which gives her a reroll. So that's what we're, and of course no money. So that's what we're starting off with. And here we are, ready to roll with Yig here in the museum. So the best thing to do is to go around the houses and see what challenges we have. I can immediately see again there is no midnight effect, which is always positive. So let's just go around. So we've got lights out here, which is pretty difficult for what you get, I have to say. It's a lot of effort, would require quite a lot of resources to pull that one off. Not much in the way of rewards, so I don't think we'll be looking at that anytime soon. The archives is better. Downside is fairly small, no adventure effect, and you get 2 unique items. But you need a lot of lore, so again, you would want some kind of reroll or some way of converting things to lore to do that one. Then we have Unnatural Habitat, which doesn't give you much, really, and it's quite hard to pull off because you've got to get the 2 skulls and the 3. Now, sometimes you're lucky and you get all that in your first roll, but equally you might not. So without a couple of re-rolls, you wouldn't do this, and you're not getting much for it, I have to say, and you can lose a ton of sanity in the process. So I'm not very impressed with what we've got to work on so far. Stay away from the windows is good. You get 2 Elder Signs. It has quite a lot of downside, but the problem with this is at the beginning of the game is it gives you no resources. It just gives you 2 Elder Signs. So these kind of scenarios, or whatever they're called, episodes or whatever, really are best left towards the end because, you spend a lot of resources to do it, but you don't get any resources back. Then we have the administration office, which is fairly straightforward to do, but again, you don't get much for it, I have to say. I mean, you get an Elder Sign, but then you get a monster appearing. And then finally, whoa, this one's a good one, a secret gathering. This is very nice. Not only do you get an Elder Sign, you get another world and you get a reroll. Yes, you do get a monster. Downside isn't too bad. This is the best one we've had so far. And we're back to where we were. Wow, that's a pretty unhappy bunch. So I think the best thing to do is to start with this secret gathering, and hopefully we can pull this one off and get going with another world. Yeah, that was a pretty tough start, really. A secret gathering. Energy crackled along the walls and illuminated their faces, many of which were horrifyingly familiar. Okay, so let's have a look here. We don't know. All we've got is a reroll. So we've got to kind of pull this off straight away, and immediately we don't. So let's use our reroll. Let's roll everything up apart from the 3 because we would we want that? Well, maybe we roll everything up. Well, there we go. We get 1. Let's see if we can get the other. So if we drop 2 glyphs in, let's see if we can get another law. No, we don't. But, so we've got a dilemma here. We can either put in the 6 or we can hold the law. And I think the best thing to do is to do that. This is not going well. We haven't been lucky. Oh, dear. This is not going well at all. Oh, my goodness. So, this is looking less and less likely that this is going to work, and we've lost another sanity. Let's see if we get the 2 law. We don't. So, I think it's probably best we've got to discard another glyph. Let's get our sanity back. Discard another glyph. And get out of this. Oh boy, what a terrible start. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Poor old Mandy. That was a terrible, awful start. Boy, oh boy, that wasn't really the way we wanted to start. We're going to have to try and get our resources back up now. We can't do that. What's the easiest thing for us to do? Is probably... We could try this one. Or we could try this because at least we get a reroll. I might try this one because even if we fail it, we get something. Let's see how we go. So there's the 3. Nope. So let's put the 1 in and hold the skull. Even if we fail this, we get something. So, nope. We need... No, we're not going to do it. Okay, so let's fail that. So we take a sanity, but we do get a reroll, so that's something. Oh boy, we're in all kinds of... This is really going badly. So what have we got now? We've got 1 reroll. I don't think we've got any money at all. I think I'm going to go to a lost and found. I don't normally do this, but I think given the circumstances, we will try and get something. No. Oh no, Mandy. We took a sanity. Let's try again. Surely we can't get a bad roll twice, and we can. Oh my goodness. We are in all kinds of problems here. Oh dear, this is just we're on midnight. What a terrible, awful start, and we get a monster. So that's a really awful start for Mandy. So the first thing we better do is we better improve our sanity. That's the first thing we need to do. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to try again for the lost and found. Surely we can't go... Oh, good. Okay. So we get another reroll now. So that's 2 rerolls, and we also have our special ability. So let's try once again to... Where is it? We could do the archives. Maybe we should try the archives rather than the secret gathering, because the problem with secret gathering now is we take sanity damage. So I'm thinking that either the archives or this. I think, again, this gives you sanity damage. So this is the easiest one to do. We can wear 1 sanity. Let's go ahead and do this one. So we're here in the archives. That really... I was going to say it looks more like a pantry than an archive, but then I realised it isn't. The collection is not well documented. Who knows what's really in here? Okay, let's see how far we can go without using anything. So, okay. So there we go. There's the maniac. That's a good start. I hope we can get a law here. A law and a 3. There we go. So now we just need a peril and a law. So we got the law. Let's re-roll the other 2 and see if we can get our peril. Come on, we just need a peril. No. Oh dear. Let's try again. What happened there? Let's try again. Yes. Success at last. There we go. Oh, and we got some good stuff. Okay. We're back a little bit more on track now. Yes. Okay. How much money have we got? 2. I'm wondering whether... no, first aid. Oh, we need 4 to go up for both. Or do we spend 2 to get our sanity back up? Well, we're okay, I think, at the moment. Depends what we want to do, though. We probably do want to do things where we're taking sanity. So what I might do is I might spend the 2 and give ourselves back our full sanity. So there we go. We seem to be moving in the right direction now. It's been a bit disastrous so far. What are we going to get it for the Doom? And the Doom is Doom plus 2, so we're really a bit behind now. But that's all right, we can make it up, although we are getting monsters on the table. So let's just see what we've got. So we've got a red and a yellow glyph and a red glyph. We are reasonably okay. So I think now we can... what did we get? So let's just go through everything again. So lights out, we already think that's not very good. Something in the basement. Yeah, this would have been okay probably, but now it's got a monster on it. If we can get a monster removal, this would be okay. There's unnatural habitat again. There's stay away from the windows, which not at the moment. There's the administration office. And finally, let's try this again, a secret gathering. Hopefully we can get this time. We'll go all out here with a secret gathering. Let's put out... it does feel like overkill, but, you know, I don't want to miss this one. So let's go ahead and do it. Oh, boy. Let's go ahead and do the 6. Wow, we're getting some really, really bad rolls. There's one of our law. So we can re-roll a couple of them and hopefully we will get another law. We don't. So what we're going to do is we'll throw that in and hold the law. And hopefully we will get another one. We don't. This is really bad. Luckily we got it back up to 5. Come on. Yes. There we go. At last. That only took 3 tries. Did it take 3 tries? Or it took a lot of tries, but we got there in the end. A whole lot of things, and we got another world. Oh dear. Red and yellow glyphs are now locked. It just keeps getting better and better for poor old Mandy. So, okay. So let's just see where we're at. So we've got a red glyph and a reroll. We've got some money. Let's just see what we're dealing with here. So there's the lights out. There's the something in the basement. There's the unnatural habitat, which now has a monster on it, so that's even harder. I think we'll be leaving that alone. Here's... oh no, we got relay. Relay is really, really hard. And yes, you get three elder signs, but it's really hard and the downside. So that's not the greatest one to get. Here we go. It's the good old visiting antiquarian. We need to deal with this. Yes, we won't die, but we could get into trouble with this one. But at least we get some upside stuff. So let's do the visiting antiquarian. The only problem here, I've just realized, is we do have a reroll, but we can't use our red glyph. So hopefully we're okay here. And we're not. I think what I might do is throw in the 1 and hold the skull. Yes. Let's see if we can bring up... oh dear. Alright, let's re-roll. Oh, there we go. But now that's good. But unfortunately, we can't keep the law, and we don't get another one. We've got a couple more tries here. Nope. Come on, law. No. I shouldn't have held that skull. I think that was a mistake now when I think about it. So we fail the adventure again. Oh boy, this is really, really rough. So we're going to have to deal with this visiting antiquarian, but we can't at the moment. Souvenir shop. What can we do? We can get a reroll. Let's get a bunch of rerolls and see if we can do it. Okay, so there we go. We got 2 rerolls, and then it's midnight. So what we'll do is next time we will get ourselves ready. The problem is we're going to get overrun with monsters if we're not careful. I'm really hoping that hasn't hit the visiting antiquarian. Oh, now we have 2 red glyphs locked. Oh boy. Now, the visiting antiquarian, we can potentially lose, we can die. So the first thing we just need to do is go to first aid and give ourselves a bit more health. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to risk souvenir shop because, lost and found, and just hope that okay, all right. That's something. We can buy something with that. But we don't want a red or a yellow glyph. What have we got? We've got 2. Okay. Could buy one of these. Yeah, let's buy that. Okay. I know we're taking up time, but if we don't do this, we just have no resources. Okay, let's go and tackle the visiting antiquarian again. Hopefully we can do this using relatively small amounts of our abilities. We really had a bad reroll. We can use our special ability. It's going to click over anyway. So here we go. So immediately we get that. That was a much better roll. Do we hold the law? I think we do. I think we hold the law. I want to play it really safe here. We didn't need to after all that. There we go. We got rid of the visiting antiquarian, so that's something. We get some more resources, which is great. Even though that took a whole turn. I get a midnight effect now. Oh no. Oh boy, and I can't remember. Does he do one? Boy. So what do we get? We get another doom. This is just not going well. And -2 trophies. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with that. Okay, so things have been very, very bumpy for poor old Mandy so far. So let's have a look now. We've got lots of red glyphs. We've got a reroll. We've got our ability. We need to deal with this monster, which is at relay. Oh my goodness. Oh no. This is disastrous. Unless we've got something that can kill this, we'll die. So we can't really do that. And do we have no? So not a lot we can do about that. What about the visiting the antiquarian? Oh no. That's I suppose we could do this, but we'll die again. Oh dear. Things are getting really, really tough for Mandy. Let's have a look. So, lights out now. Something in the basement. No. 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 That really doesn't help. Although we could get us something new, but it would be another monster. And then the curator. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, The thing is, would probably fail relay. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Sorry. Let's just go back. So we'll probably fail relay, but we can get rid of that monster. But we need to increase our... now, to do that, we'll just have to do this. It's just a terrible waste of time. I'm not sure what else to do. And then give ourselves 3 of each so that we've now got an opportunity. Now, we could do relay. I mean, it is possible, but I think it's highly improbable. But let's try. Let's try it. You never know. Okay, relay. The island has risen from the ocean, and I, fool that I was, decided to explore it. Never have I regretted a course of action so greatly in my life. So the thing we need to do here is we need to try and get rid of this monster super quick, and then we can give ourselves a red glyph. So we can manage that in the early part. Okay. So what we'll do is we will throw in, we'll keep the skull, and we will throw in a couple of others, and maybe we will get a lore. That's hopefully what we do, and we do. That's great. So we get the skull and the lore. And can we hold? Yes, we can hold another lore. So let's hold 1 lore for here. We'll put in the skull and the lore. And now we can give ourselves a red glyph, and we've actually got re-rolls as well. So hopefully we might actually do this. Oh, well, not if we get that. Well, there's the other one. So what we'll do is let's re-roll, and let's re-roll that, these 3. I think we've done it. There's those 2, there's the skull, and we get the wild card, which means we can turn that into a terror. There's the terror. There's the peril. I can't believe we did it. And the 2 lore. Wow. Oh, look at that. Wow, what a turnaround. That was brilliant. Wow. I didn't think we would do it, but we did do it. That was absolutely fantastic. I can't believe we managed that. Oh boy. So let's just take stock. So we've still got lots of red glyphs and a reroll. We've got 5 money now. So that's really good as well. Although we're going to lose some of it if we don't do something about this visiting antiquarian. And midnight is going to tick around shortly. The other thing we could use our money for is to simply get our sanity and our health back up. So let's just have a look again. There's the lights out, which is not worth it. There's something in the basement. There's the unnatural habitat. There's stay away from the windows. There's administration office. And here we have the visiting antiquarian. Oh, it's such a tough one too. Because even with 1 reroll, you've got to get all this lore. It really is not worth it, to be honest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my health and sanity back up. All right. So I feel like we've turned a corner though, but we're still things are pretty rough. So what do we do now? I was just thinking before about the administration office because it's pretty rubbishy, but at least it might get us something new. So I might try and do this one, and hopefully I don't have to really spend anything in the process. So let's try and do this admin office. Okay, so there's the 3. Starts there. Okay, let's roll again. Oh boy, okay. Let's put in 2 of these, see if we can get up to the 6 without having to... No. Okay. Let's re-roll everything except the 3. There's the 6. So all we need now is a peril or a skull. And there it is. Okay, so we've completed that. We get a monster, I'm afraid, but we do get an elder sign, and we do get something new. So that's good. That's moving in the right direction. So it looks like we've got the hidden threat. Oh, fantastic. That's really straightforward. I think we can do that quite easily. So let's go ahead and do that. The hidden threat. Later, all I would recall of the stranger who asked me for the time was the snake around his neck. Okay, so the thing is, I think we try and get away without using a red glyph. Let's see how we go. There's a skull. There's the 4. And there's the skull. There we go. That's good. Okay. Ah, nice. They're really good. Okay. Much better. Much, much better. Okay, this is going much better than before. So we are already up to 6. Okay, so we've got 4 monies. So we've got a red and a yellow glyph now. It would be nice to have a monster thing rather than a glyph. And what did we get here? The gift shop. I might do this because the downside is low, and we might actually get a monster thing as a unique item rather than just another red glyph. Let's give it a go. Let's see how we go. And there's the 3. So that's a good start. We just need a lore and a 3. Okay, let's just... I don't want to really use... Let's see how we go. There's a lore and the 3. There we go. Done. Okay. Oh, we did. Fantastic. We got what we needed. That's good. Okay. Things are moving in the right direction. Brilliant. Okay. So now we've got more options now, because not only have we got red glyphs, if we just go back to what Mandy's got, we've got a yellow glyph and we have a monster defeating thing as well. So let's... and how much money have we got? 5. We're going to lose... Well, we might... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Sorry. So, we'll lose 2 of the trophies. It's not so bad. Let's just go around and see what we've got. So there's the lights out. There's the something in the basement. There's the unnatural habitat, which has just become impossible. There's stay away from the windows, which is much more challenging than it was. There's a writing on the wall. This is worth doing. Oh my goodness, yes it is. But I'm wondering, it would be good because we don't have any re-rolls. This is the kind of thing where you kind of need a re-roll to be on the safe side. So I'm thinking... what should we do? We're going to lose some of these anyway. So why don't we spend some of it, and then we're going to lose some of it at midnight. Yeah, there we go. Midnight. I hope a monster doesn't... Well, we've got a monster killing thing anyway. Oh, no Mythos effect today. Nice. Yes, but we lose 2 trophies. Whatevs. Okay, so I think we're now ready to do... Because we've now got our special ability back. So, where was it? Here, writing on the wall. Okay, let's do this one. Okay. So this is a bit of a strange one. Let's put in a red glyph, just to be safe. Let's roll it up. Wow, that's a pretty awful start, isn't it? So let's put in a 1 and a 2. See if we can improve on that. And that does... Oh. So we've now got... Okay, so... So we can hold... So let's get rid of the 1. Hold the law. Roll again. Let's hold a 3. Roll again. Come on. Oh, there's the skull, but oh no. Okay. I don't think we're gonna get this. Oh no. Can't believe we failed that. I can't believe it. Just that should have been an easy one to do. I'm just going to go ahead and do it again because and let's put in a yellow and a red glyph. Okay. That's that. It's 3. That's 5. We did it. Okay, so there we go. We got some good stuff back. But another monster again. There are now 6 monsters on the table. It's really, but we get another dimension. Okay. All right, so let's have a look. We've got lots of stuff. Let's just see what we got. So lights out we're not interested in. We're not interested in that. Another dimension is definitely worth doing. That's a really good one. Definitely. Late night break-in. Well, it's nice to get a quick re-roll. And I don't think we have any. So maybe, do we try and do this first? No, I think we try and get this one done. So let's do another dimension. Let's put in a red glyph or a yellow glyph. Let's put in a yellow glyph. I think we don't need much actually. Can probably just do with that, I think. There we go. There's that, and there's the 1. We can hold. No, let's just do it again. Let's put in the 2. And hold the peril, and hopefully we'll get the terror. Nope. Can't we re-roll it? Okay. Just need the terror. I think I'm going to have to put a red glyph in, because otherwise we're not going to do this. Oh no. This is not going well. Oh! Unbelievable. I can't believe it. I've never had such unlucky rolls. Alright, and it's really easy as well. Okay, let's try it again. Okay. Let's put in the 2, and it feels eerily familiar what we're doing here. Oh no, not again. Come on. We just need... Oh, thank goodness. Oh, boy. There we go. We just made it. Wow. Okay. This has been a really rough ride for Mandy Thompson. It really has. I think this has been the toughest we've had. But we are staying ahead of the Doom track just. But only just. And we can't buy ourselves an Elder Sign like we normally can. But good news is we got this, so we can bring another additional adventure into the world of Yuggoth. That's great, because we need only 3 more. So... let's see what we got. So there's Lights Out. There's Yuggoth. Well, that's good because that's 2. There's that, which is the late night break-in. Unnatural habitat. Stay away from the windows. would also give us a couple of... how much money have we got? 2. And then the curator. So I think we do Yuggoth. Put in a yellow glyph. Here we go. Well, there's that. And what we'll do is, this is being super conservative, we will hold the 2 3s. Yeah, let's see if we can... Oh, there we go. 3, 6, 9. Whew. Okay, we only need one more Elder Sign now. Wow, what a run this has been. Has anyone had as bad a run as me on this particular one? Okay, we just need 1. I don't think we've got the money. No, we've only got 4. We just need 1. So we could do Lights Out, but that's tough. This is probably the best one to do because we can deal with all of this. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's hope that we can get this one done. So let's give ourselves a red glyph. Give ourselves a yellow glyph. Got all our glyphs. And also, we've got our special ability, but we're going to kill the monster. There we go. Wow. Okay. I'm going to put in a couple of these and see if we can get a better outcome. And we do 2, 4, 6, 8. So we've got a choice here. We could either use all 8 or we could just go ahead and do the 2 peril. I think that's better. Let's see how we go. 3, 6, 7. Oh, no. We nearly did it too. Okay. We'll throw that in and keep the 3. 3, 6, 8. Oh, boy. We just did it. Wow. There we go. Yes. Whew. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We did it. Wow, what a go that was. I think we were up to something like 7 doom or something by the end there. So that took a lot of turns. That took 29 turns for us to do that. I think the doom track, this one always seems to have the wrong thing here because it says empty doom slots 2. Yeah, I think there were only 2 empty doom slots left. Or 3, 2 or 3. I'll have to go back and have a look. But yeah, that was not a good run. That will probably put Mandy close to the bottom of the table, if not at the bottom. That was a really harrowing run. It started off so badly. Thankfully, we managed to turn things around later in the game. I think the turnaround was with Relay when we managed to get that, and then things started to pick up from there, but things started really, really rough. That's definitely been the hardest one so far in these Investigator games. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. Now, next time in the Investigator games with Yig, we will be playing with... Next time in the Investigator games, we will be going through with Kate Winthrop. Yes, the scientist, everybody's favourite scientist. And we shall see how she goes in the Investigator Games Elder Signs edition. But until then, I'm Krabby Terror 8. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye. Let's have a look here. There's Mandy. We'll be playing with Ashcan Pete. No Duke, I'm afraid, but Ashcan Pete, the the drifter hobo, will be going through the Investigator Games with against Yig, and we will see how he. Oh no! What am I saying? It's not Pete. I've missed one. Sorry. What am I saying?